Hello, in this video we are going to look at some other applications of scaling other than on maps. Okay, so we're going to add a few words to our vocabulary. Some other things that mean map or scale distance could be model length or plan length. Okay, add that to your vocabulary. So we can also scale objects up or down using a scale factor. So notice this we have memorized from previous videos, actual equals map times scale factor. We could replace it with the real, or the actual is the model times the scale factor. Actual means real, map means model. So here we might have a model truck and we're timesing it by the scale factor to get to the real truck's length. Sometimes we won't be given a scale and we need to create one ourselves. So these questions mess with students a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to get on top of it. Using the house plans below, state the actual dimensions of bedroom 3 and the entertainment room. So have you ever seen a house plan before? If you find one, you're going to look for this sort of little legend thing down the bottom here. So this was with ChatGPT, so it's a bit dodgy. This is saying that this distance is 1 meter. This distance is 1 meter. And you're going to have your ruler, and we're going to come up with a scale ourselves using this. So let's generate the scale. Okay, so something is equal to 1 meter in real life. Let's get our ruler. Okay, so I've got it in millimeters here. So that's 10 millimeters, 11, 12, 13. I'd say that's about 13 millimeters. Okay, 13 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. So our first step is because we're creating that scale right now. We want to get our units the same on both sides. It would be nice just to have it, oh, that's fine. Okay, so 13 millimeters, just so we're not dealing with decimals. How would I get meters to millimeters? Well, it'd be, 100 centimeters in a meter and 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So it's actually going to be 1,000 millimeters, just converting that because you want the same units on both sides of the ratio, okay? And then remember what a scale looks like? It's got that 1 on the left-hand side. So you want the units the same on either side and you want a 1 on the left-hand side. How can I get a 1 on the left-hand side? To get 1, you're going to need to divide the number by itself. 13 divided by 13 is 1. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. So that's how we're going to get our scale. 1,000 divided by 13 is 76.92. Let's just say 76.9 should do, okay? So that is our scale. And it says, state the actual dimensions of bedroom 3. Dimensions just mean the length and width of bedroom 3. Okay, so what do we have as bedroom 3? Well, what is our scaled distance? Is bedroom 3 including that bathroom? No, we're not going to include the bathroom, okay? So this is going to be our length of bedroom 3, okay? So it's 4.5 centimeters. So let's write down some stuff. So the map distance, map length equals 4.5 centimeters. Okay. Now, in that case, what is the actual length? So the actual length is our map length times the scale factor. So our map length is 4.5 times our scale factor, 76.9. 4.5 times 76.9. Okay, 346.05, and we plugged in centimeters, so we should get out centimeters. And we don't usually say 300 centimeters is the room, whatever. We might say, meters. Okay, so let's convert that to meters. 3.46 meters is our actual length. Now, they want the dimensions, so we're going to have to also find the width. The width of bedroom 3. See how that's like, we could work with, I'm just going to say, I know we could be more accurate. I'm going to say that's 2 centimeters, just for the interest of time. So our map width is 2 centimeters. Whoa. So our actual width is map times scale factor, 2 times our scale factor from back over here, 76.9. 2 times 76.9, 153.8 centimeters, but we would usually answer it in meters. They should tell you what units to answer in, really, but if they don't, usually the actual is in meters and the map's in centimeters or millimeters. Okay, looks good. We're not actually going to do part 2 there. Maybe you can do that one and pop the answer in the comments or something. Using the scaled drawing, calculate the actual length and height of the truck. Answer to the nearest meter. So we're not even given a scale in this question like the other one, but that's fine. We have 1 meter here. So remember how I said write down map is to actual. Just title your columns. So actual distance is going to be the one in meters. So I'm going to write 1 meters and I'm going to get my ruler and I'm just going to see how much that actually is. So it looks to be 1.5 centimeters. So 1.5 centimeters on the map is 1 meter in real life. Next step, to get our scale, we are going to need to make the units the same on both sides. 1.5 centimeters is 100 centimeters because meters to centimeters, okay? Now we could rewrite it as this, which is nice. But to get a scale, we need 1 on the left-hand side. How can I make that 1.5 a 1? I can divide it by itself. Any number divided by itself is 1, okay? So I'm going to do that to the other side. That was my chair, that sound, I swear. 66.67. So that is our scale. And we come back to this, it says calculate the actual length and height of the truck. So now that we have our scale, we know that our scale factor is that number on the right-hand side. And I know my formula is actual equals map times the scale factor. So that means if I want to find my actual length, I'm going to have to measure my map length. So my total length of that truck, more or less, is 12 centimeters. So my map length, I don't know if I said that. So my map length of that truck is 12 centimeters. So you could even put that up here if you want. Map length is 12 centimeters. It's good to do a data table. I should have been doing that. And you're timesing that by the scale factor. And 12 times 66.67, 800.04. In our units, we plugged in centimeters, we should get out centimeters. But in real life, we tend to answer in meters, I think. So get that into meters by dividing by 100. And we've got 8 meters in real life. And I think that answer makes sense. An actual truck is about 8 meters. That doesn't sound too crazy. And it's saying calculate the actual length and height of the truck. So you might want to just write actual length is that. Now, what about your actual height? Actual equals map times scale factor. So actual height is map height times the scale factor. So we just got to measure the height. And the height of that truck, I would say, even though my rule is a little bit slanted, would be, we could say 45 millimeters. You can either do it in centimeters or meters. But yes, so 45 millimeters. Actually, for consistency, let's just keep it as centimeters. So 4.5 centimeters times our scale factor, 66.67. 4.5 times 66.67 is 300.02 centimeters. And we should get that, because it's our actual, get it as meters, remove a few zeros, right? So it's about 3 meters is our actual height. So just make sure that your teacher can see your answers to these, okay? Yeah, so these ones are really handy to know how to do, okay? And in our next few videos, we're going to look at similar triangles and scale factors to determine length, area, and volume of similar shapes. Okay, so I will see you there.